Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Subnautica. This is episode number 26. Last episode, we took our friend the Cyclops here out for its first trip, and we brought back around about approximately 150 quartz, and I have dumped all of that quartz into the base, so it's gone. It's gone. Actually, there's a little bit left in a locker in the base, which we're going to mess around with in a little bit, but almost all of it's gone. I saved a few just for odds and ends. And so you can see there's quite a bit more glass in the base. Before we had this guy fully glass and part of this guy. Now we've got basically 2.5 guys fully glass and also a new 4-story fish tank from which to hatch some eggs and find out what kind of creatures we've got. So I think we'll probably drop some eggs in these tanks first. And then we'll do other things while we wait for them to hatch. So let's go in here where I've got my... Thank you. Let's go in here where I've got the eggs stored. These are the eggs I have. I don't think I have any in this one. This is planty seed stuff. I want to see what the eggs do first, and then eventually we will establish the biome... the biome fish tank stuff. We're kind of a long way from that, though, because we need so much quartz. We're going to have to go on some more expeditions. I've got this egg here. This Stalker Egg and this Sand Shark Egg, we know what they are. This one is not identified. It looks identical. So I guess they're just reusing some of the icons. I thought they would all be unique, but I guess not. And another instance of that. Got a bunch of spade fish eggs. We got a tank full of spade fish now. But this guy, not identified. So I guess they are repeating textures. We've got this one, which is not identified. This is not identified. I'm kind of guessing these things because they're a little bit similar. These things are the sharks that occupy the outside of our area already. I definitely want to hatch that one because it just looks cool and it's big. And I think maybe we'll do this one. So we're going to hatch those two. Let's go dump those in a tank right off the bat. You know what? Music. Options. General, audio, graphics, keyboard, sound down at the bottom. Music is too loud sometimes in this game. You are getting nerfed. Okay, that's still pretty loud, but I guess we'll live with it. Alright, so we've got this tank, which is full of the spade fish. We got this tank full of our sand sharks. So let's dump one of these guys into our new tank here. Let's dump this guy in here. We'll come back in a day or so and see if it hatched. Creature egg. Okay, but we're kind of out of fish tanks, so we are going to clear out the spade fish tank. That one right there. Guess I don't have a really good way. I'm going to start putting in more of these little enter base hatches. But for now, we'll go this way. So I think we're going to pick up all this. We'll eventually put these guys back. How much? Oops, okay, I hit that thing. They only take up one little space. Yeah, okay, so we can just sort of store them somewhere else. Well, let's pick them all up. There's too many of you in here. We got to make room for a new fish, and I'm not really sure what happens with cross-contamination. They probably, since they're all the aggressive ones are peaceful to me, that probably means that they can just cohabitate and it doesn't matter. But for our initial tests... Oh, my inventory is full. All right. Let's go ahead and drop that. Pick up the last one. There's one up here. There. Okay, so there's our tank. The tank is otherwise empty. I don't think the actual water can be contaminated. It is definitely possible for the fish to be contaminated. That is 100% possible. All right, let's go store these guys. Actually, I think I'm just going to eat a bunch of them. That dropped my water container because we've got to pick up something else. This is where our old storage and crafting area was. And now it's totally empty except for my fish tank. The bedroom is still over there. We still have some reinforcing panels, but that's it. But as you can tell, all these fish are sick. One of them was sick when we put them in here. It had the little green dots, and I didn't notice, and it infected all the other ones. So basically, we need to dispose of all these guys and not let them infect our other fish. So I'm going to eat them all these sick fish. I'm going to eat them all raw just to get rid of them. Because we know that my immune system is basically flawless in the game. Ooh, okay, I'm thirsty. Let me,
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, now we're fine. Okay, I just eat some more of these. I guess we'll store them as well. Okay, and then we'll pick this up. Contamination eliminated. That's right. That's how you deal with it. Okay. Problem solved. Let's go back down to the base and dump these spade fish in a container. If I've got a nice open one, I guess we can just put them in here. And we'll repopulate them in other fish tanks. Eventually, there's a max capacity to the fish tanks. And I guess eventually, when we have enough stored, we could, like, actually control the balance. If we set it to its maximum value initially, we could put a number of spade fish and oculus and hoopfish or whatever we wanted for that particular fish tank before it had time to duplicate. Let me get some more water. Okay, so that's that. That's that. Another thing I did is I replaced... here's my fresh fish food tank. I replaced it with Reginald's, which I haven't cooked yet. The other ones we were doing were peepers, which provide about 31 points of health. Let's see what these guys give. Cooked Reginald. In their description, in your PDA, it says they have high calories. 44. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's 33% better than a peeper. Pretty nice. There is another plant. There's a plant I don't have that from the original island we visited a long time ago. We'll have to go get it. We're missing a lot of the different plants and fish. We'll have to do some specific missions. Okay, but while we're waiting for eggs to hatch, we did get access to something new, which I want to try out. We got the nuclear reactor. It takes a plasteel ingot, advanced wiring kit, and 3 lead. We also need to make fuel rods, so I dumped all the stuff we need for that in here. Let's make that and some fuel rods and fiddle around with it, see how viable it is. See if we want to make it our main source of power, or we want to use the thermal generators, because I do want to start establishing a few outposts. And we need to figure out which of these power sources is best, because I want to basically have a little spot to rest in and to have a scanner room. So, whoa, a little Geiger counter thing. Okay, what is the description on this? Used to power nuclear reactors. Didn't tell us much else. All right. Let's see. Am I gonna need... I think we're fine. Let's go down to where all the thermal generators are. Where do I want to go? I want to go down. Yeah, we'll go this way. Let's go down. There we go. No, I went up. The difference between up and down is like if you... they kind of overlap. Up, down, and then it goes back to up. Okay, now we're all the way down. So, this is where our thermal generators are. We're down at the base of the water. It's also where our coffee machine is. You look like you could use some coffee. Ooh, I have a little bit of food. We'll come back for that. Got some area here. I guess we will have to remove the ladder. If we can put it along the edge, that's fine. Oh, coffee completed. All right, nuclear reactor.
Exercise caution when handling radioactive materials.
We all...
risks corrupting your PDA's recording of the circumstances of your death.
Oh, okay. So that's the nuclear reactor. And we also got access to nuclear waste disposal. That seems like something we might possibly want. I don't know yet, because we haven't actually done anything with nuclear stuff, but let's just put it right there, I guess. Okay, and do I have... I only have 1 titanium. I can't put the ladder back. We can... What we can do... Did that coffee teleport into my inventory? Now, you know, it's already bad coffee, but the fact that it teleported into my inventory... yeah. I think we know what to do with that. Okay, so nuclear waste. Use nuclear reactor. Charge 2,500. Whoa. Whoa, okay, power jumped a lot. So what I'm not sure about is how long these last. Are these a better fuel source, power source than thermal generators? Thermal generators are totally passive, but it seems like we would need way more of them. I don't know how long that is gonna last. So maybe it'll be a little while before we can tell. Do I just put in more? Sure. Let's see, our total power did not go up. It stayed at 5,900, but it seems to be charging way faster. We can get uranium on the seafloor here. Okay, I don't know how long these are going to last, so I guess we'll just have to check back another time. I do want to start making outposts with scanner rooms, and we will need a lot of power for that. So this might be one way to do it. I wonder if we can turn this on and off, like when we're not in the area, we don't want to be using the power rods. We can just take them out if they do get used up. I'm assuming they do because we've got a nuclear waste trash can. Okay, so I went out to get some supplies because I ran out of all my building materials. And something started talking to me, I think.
It is your primary directive to swim closer to that beautiful creature.
Mesmer. Oh, I have never... Yeah, how about I don't? How about I don't?
Swim closer now.
No.
It looks so friendly.
Let's swim upwards a bit because I'm running out of oxygen. I came out here to get some supplies, notably titanium, because I was thinking about making an outpost, and I was looking at the things I wanted, and it turns out it takes a lot of titanium for that kind of stuff. So I want probably thermal plants, which is titanium, or nuclear, which is titanium, and we're going to want a moon pool, which is 20 titanium, and then a multipurpose room titanium, and then a scanner room titanium, and I'm out of table coral samples. Anyway, so I was just picking up stuff, and that fish started talking to me through my PDA, which was pretty interesting. I thought at first it was a one-time voice thing, and I thought, oh crap, I didn't get it recorded for the video, and then it started talking to me again. I've never seen this thing.
Your primary directive to swim closer to that beautiful creature.
Okay, it's not my primary directive. Let's look in the data bank. Oh, it's a carnivore. Look at that thing. Can we get an egg for that? Unique hunting mechanism enables it to hypnotize its foes. Very interesting. Assessment, draw closer. Yeah, how about I don't? Assessment, do not resist. How about I resist? I think that might be a smart idea. To not get any closer to it. There was more stuff in that cave, though, so I want to go back down. Where did that thing go? How have I been in this area this much and never seen that thing before? Yeah, there's one way down there. I think there must be more than one. How's my inventory doing? Inventory's okay. That's very interesting. And also a little bit freaky-deaky. That's like the best combination of things for the game. Is it interesting and does it freak you out? Yes? Well, then that's probably Subnautica you're playing. Random stuff. I did find some quartz down here, which was the primary reason I was running around, because I can find all this other stuff. Basically anywhere. There's the guy down there. These things give you oxygen, those brain bug things. But look at this. Quartz. Very nice. Quartz. Very nice. I was headed back over to the Aurora crash site, because there's always scrap over there, and it's been a little while since I went to pick up quartz over there, or the scrap over there. I'm definitely going to pick up all this stuff. Now we know just to avoid that thing. I can swim away. It is very freaky-deaky. Maybe we can capture one. I wonder, I did pick up an egg. I wonder if we can hatch one of those. Ooh, I wonder what that's going to be like once we have a pet mesmer. A whole fish tank full of mesmers. Okay, is that mesmer around? I don't see it. Okay, I don't know if this thing gives me enough oxygen to just sit here and suck it up. But the air is right there, so no big deal. 118. 128. Are we gonna get above 128? It goes in bursts of 2? 142. Oh yeah, okay. So I could just sit here. I put one of these in my my little plant area in the base. Oh, look at that. Okay, good. All right, finally managed to run into some table coral. This is one of the things I was totally out of. I've done about 4 trips now with the sea moth, just picking up mostly scrap and whatever other random stuff I run across. Took me 4 trips to make it this far away from the base because while I was just filling up the sea moth so quickly with the scrap, I've almost made it over to the spaceship. And there's a lot of scrap over there as well, so we should be set for titanium for a little bit. And I think what we're going to do, because I want to make an outpost, I think I'm going to set up a few storage lockers at the base, specifically for that purpose, and just start loading them up with the ingredients we want for specific buildings like... Oh, here's some more. Is my inventory full yet? No, not yet. I think we'll just load up on this stuff. We'll start just like... I'll get together the ingredients for a moon pool, and I'll put that in there, and a multipurpose room, and all that kind of stuff, and we'll assemble all the things we need. And then maybe even next episode, we will go establish an outpost. Probably in that goopy, creepy Green River underwater area. Oh, I'm totally full again. All right, back to the sea moth. All right, so let's say this is going to be my last trip, getting some basic materials. I filled up the sea moth. I found an interesting looking red egg. Pretty close to the Aurora now. Let's do a little dolphin jump thingy. Yep, right there. Okay, so I did see a cool looking cave here. Right, I think it was right here, right by this gasopod. Still hoping to find an egg for one of them. Here's some quartz. Objective number 1, get lots of quartz. And I did not bring along... Oh, okay, dang. Ow, oh, I didn't hurt that much. I can do it. I'll run you. Okay, let's not get lost inside here, though. Did not bring my little mapping device. Lots of quartz is very nice. And those things chasing me around and me running around in a panic, that's probably going to get us lost if this cave is decently big. Well, it looks like I see some air. Let's swim up, away from the fish. Yeah, you're too slow. Oh, it looks like I haven't scanned those things yet. Hard to scan them when they're constantly blowing up. Pick up cave sulfur. I remember we needed cave sulfur very early in the playthrough. I don't remember what it's really used for anymore. But I guess I'll pick it up anyway, because I don't see these things very often. I don't go exploring these caves too much. Oh, here's some more of these eggs. Maybe it's these little dudes. Little red creature egg. It looks kind of like a gross, like, lamprey or something in there. You kind of see what it is. Huh. More quartz. Okay, let's go down in this cave. See what we see. More eggs. Huh. Never seen these eggs before, and now all of a sudden I picked up like 4 or 5 of them all at once. I wonder if there's some kind of trigger to get eggs to start showing up. Or maybe I just totally missed it the first time. More quartz. Pick up the cave sulfur. Oh, I haven't, I have not scanned cave sulfur. Picking it up gets you the... Okay, it's gotta be inside the plant. Picking it up gets you recipes, right? I think that's the way it works. Or do you have to scan it and pick it up? Maybe I am missing a certain recipe. I remember there's something with sulfur that's not cave sulfur. So maybe we have to use cave sulfur as an ingredient. Okay, let's stand on the bubble brain thing. Hello, friend. Give us the bubbles. Thank you. Alright, so this glowy bit of the cave was what we were looking through. It doesn't seem super extensive, though. Just a little bit of bioluminescence. Do you have some? Yes. Oh, okay. Must have been something else. Oh, did you see it pop up there? Sulfur. The sulfur plant I can scan, but the, something about the collision box or something. Couldn't quite see it. Okay, there we go. Didn't get any new recipes, but we did learn about... Oh, I scanned this a while ago. Rabbit Ray. Inedible, but harmless. And, okay, apparently... I scanned the plant, but I don't see anything there. Guess we'll pick this up. I don't... My inventory is full. Oh yes, that is starting to look like a very nice base. Let's go back into our... Come on, guys, leave me alone. Let's go back to the moon pool. Let's dump some stuff. Let's check on our fish. And let's hatch a few more. I picked up a decent amount of quartz, so we can at least... actually, you know what? I'll probably save the quartz for our outpost so we can have some nice, delicious-looking windows. Go up. No, that was the floor we wanted. Yeah, let's... because I need to dump some stuff. So, we are going to compress some of our quartz into glass. And then we have to find a place to put it. I'm not really sure how to go about organizing my inventory for this game. Because a lot of the time, I don't have a lot of certain materials. And then I go and I get a ton of it. And then I immediately use all of it. So do I have like 8 storage containers for each different ingredient or element, you know? 8 for titanium, 8 for quartz? I'm not sure. I've got 8 in this little room, and then another 4, and then 4 of these wall lockers. So I don't even know how to go about organizing all that. Let's just, for now, for a second, let's just dump that. We've got a new creature egg type. Let's grab a secondary egg type. Let me get a bottle of water to bring with me in case I get thirsty. And my eggs are in here. So we have this one. I'm assuming that these are different because when I hatched a Stalker Egg, all my other eggs that looked like this, it changed from Creature Egg to Stalker Egg, it updated, and same thing with the Spadefish eggs. So maybe it's because I picked up these eggs after it didn't update these and we have to rehatch them to learn what these are. Or maybe they're a different type of fish. I don't know. Stalker Egg, they look exactly the same. Is it sand shark? I don't know. Then I think I have a few eggs here. Yeah, more of these types that are not identified. I guess we could confirm that. So let's get all the ones that look like that. And I guess we'll find out if they're stalkers and we'll hatch this new type. Okay, we need to head outside. Let's check on our eggs. Oh, okay, so that one was the shark. That one was not. I thought that the other one that looked like the sand shark would be these guys, but no, this one was this guy. I forget exactly what it looked like. It had a similar texture, but a different shape. So let's go say hi to our friend, put that away. Pick him up, drop some new eggs. Hi. Hey, buddy. Bone shark. Bam. Oh, wait. Are you healthy? Is this your natural coloration? I guess we typically see you in murky water. Okay, well, I'm gonna pick him up anyway, and we're just gonna store him for a little bit. And we'll put, I guess, these ones in here and see if they are all the same or not, and if, like, the label's not updating, who knows. So we'll go in that one, and I think to get to the other tank, we can just go this way. Oh, no, that's got these guys, but I think I set up enough of the little hatches that we can get to the next one. Did I set up hatches for this tank? I did. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, cool. We've got a jelly ray. I only have one of these, but at least I know that was the blue spaceship pod looking egg. These creatures are super cool. Okay, this is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. We're gonna have a really cool spooky biome for that guy, and I've got some of those bonefish and other deep sea creatures we can put there. Let's hatch some of these. Let's find a place to store. Let's see, to get out of here. I do have a hatch right there. Oh, but I don't have a way to get... Yeah, I do. Okay, we can get out of the tank. We can go back to the hatch. For a second, I want to just store these fish until we have a place to put them. Whoa, he is huge. And so is he. Okay, I need more storage up here. Okay, now that that's done, let's go take a look at our... I'm kind of curious about our nuclear fuel rod situation. Since I've done a number of things, and I turned my scanner room on to look for quartz, and there is none in the area. We need to go this way, down. Not up, down. Is this it? No, one level further. Not up, down. Okay, and then nuclear guy is right here. Okay, these things, 2500 out of 2500. They don't say anything different. Processes nuclear reactor rods. Yeah, I'm not sure if these guys are eventually going to run out or not. So, maybe they just last a really long time. You would think that they would. Maybe they last forever. I guess we'll just keep an eye on it. Alright, so a little update there. We need to wait a while to update our fish eggs. So I think what I want to do now is get together some materials to set up a outpost. We're going to set up some storage chests and dump a bunch of items in there. And after digging through the recipe list, here's what I ended up with. Filled a little bit over 3 of these storage lockers. We've got all that stuff, and then all this stuff, and then all this stuff. This will be all the stuff we'll use to make our first expansion. Some decomposing bulbo tree samples to start some bulbo trees in our next place. So I've got several multi-purpose rooms, a whole bunch of reinforcements, a scanner room, moon pool, a few observatories, some glass for like windows and compartments, that kind of thing. Nothing from here yet. Haven't decided what kind of power to use yet. That's the one thing we're missing. It's either going to be thermal or nuclear. I got enough for 2 water filtrations, 1 alien containment. None of that stuff just yet. Then we got the important stuff, of course. Very important fabricator. Very important medical kit fabricator. And then a battery charger, a power cell charger. Some titanium for potted plants and lockers and quartz for that too. And then a bed. Yeah, and then I think I tossed some extra glass and titanium in there as well. So that I think that's maybe even a little bit overboard for our first outpost, but if it's worth doing, I always like to say, it's worth overdoing. Let's see. Did our fish hatch while I was doing that? And where did I place them? Here's our sand sharks. Looks like we have fish. All right, what do we get? These were the little red eggs. You guys are a crash fish. Or are these the explodey guys? Oh, and now they're friendly, and I can scan them. Crash fish, indigenous life form. This unusual species has developed an emergency defense mechanism based on mutually assured destruction. Cool, okay. Hey, little buddy. Okay, so now we've got these guys. Let's swim up and go check on our other fish tank. We'll have to swim through the sand sharks here. These little guys. Always trying to eat stuff that's not even there. Uh-huh. Okay, we ended up with a bunch of stalkers. So I guess maybe the eggs do have unique graphics, and it's just that they're not updating once I've discovered them consistently, which is a little bit weird. So when I first discovered these guys, I had extra eggs in my, because we only had the one stalker, which is still hanging out over here. I had extra eggs, and they automatically identified as stalker. We got one of them, so he hasn't bred at all. And when I picked up extra eggs, I thought they would always be identified, but I guess you have to currently have the eggs you want identified when you hatch one of these eggs, or whatever. Otherwise, we'll just have to identify them visually, I guess. So my eggs are in here. This one said stalker before. So I'm guessing these are both sand sharks, and it only updates the eggs that are currently in your inventory. You pick up new ones, it won't be identified. Like this says creature egg, this says spadefish egg. Maybe this is still a spadefish egg? Don't know what this one is yet. Okay, well, and then we got, let's see, we hatched these guys, no more eggs there. This guy's super cool, Jelly Ray. We need to go get more eggs. And I've only got one bone shark as well, so we can't breed either of those just yet. I think that's gonna do it for this episode, though. Next episode, we're gonna go make an expansion in the goopy, green, creepy underwater river place that we explored a few times before, last episode in particular, and we'll take out USS Nick Fury and all that stuff we just put in storage lockers. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye-bye.